Hello, my name is Dave DeKeesh, and I have a master's degree in economics. I studied environmental economics for 2 years. 2 years at the Environmental Economics Department, a very rare institution, and we studied ecosystems, closed systems, such as abiotic or abiotic components, which are regarded as linked together through a nutrient cycle and energy flows. It can be a Krebs cycle, or an oxygen cycle, or an energy cycle, as ecosystems are defined by the network of interactions among organisms, between organisms, and their environment. They can come in any size, but usually encompass specific limited spaces, although some scientists say that the entire planet is an ecosystem interdependent upon all other aspects. And with the multinational corporations usurping the natural resources of our ecosystems, people are going to be experiencing a lot more of those energy creep cycles, as well as oxygen deprivation in terms of natural resources and environmental amenities. These resources belong in the ecosystems as threads in a cosmic weave. This global threat to habitat and species extinction is unparalleled in history. The IUCN issues dire environmental warnings on the 8 imperiled ecosystems. And of course, mass extinctions have happened 5 or 6 times, depending on how you count them. It's a kind of wiping the slate clean and starting anew. The death of the dinosaurs and the rise of mammals came from such an event 66 million years ago. Of course, the lemurs is most adapted to survive this catastrophic event. When the meteorite fell in what is now known as the Yucatan, many scientists believed that there would occur a mass extinction, and even now a new mass extinction is underway, caused by Homo sapiens this time. Ever since humans fanned out from Africa and began to take over the world, many species have disappeared. Antarctic is one, and mammals that inhabited in the Pleistocene until 11,700 years ago, the woolly mammoths and the saber-toothed tigers roamed, but they all died out, most likely at the hands of human hunters. The passenger pigeon, which once numbered in the billions, is gone now, and the rhino's days appear numbered, as do the bluefin tuna and so forth. The current rate of species loss, by some estimates, is 200 a day, but nobody knows with any precision what about our ecosystem loss and what trajectory this takes us. And mass extinction is not something science can answer definitively at this moment. More closely to America, Arizona, New Mexico, and the Chihuahua Desert and the Sky Islands are all in the danger of ecosystem collapse. But not all islands are surrounded by water. In Arizona, New Mexico, and Chihuahua, Mexico, mountain peaks reach thousands of feet above the desert floor. In cooler microclimates at the tops of these island peaks, pockets of biodiversity thrive. Half of the bird species in America make their homes here, according to the Sky Island Alliance. So do 104 mammals, including jaguars, ocelots, and javelinas. If a mass extinction is happening, climate change would not have had much time to factor into it. However, humans as a species have ravaged the earth in many other ways, fishing the waters with factory trawlers, clearing forests for wood and palm oil plantations, carrying strange fauna and flora in the bilge of ships from port to port, All these things have contributed. In the near future, many potential triggers could lead to a cataclysm of the 20th century. They gave us nuclear bombs and weaponized smallpox. The 21st century will surely deliver a greater variety of bioweapons. The prospect of a natural killer like influenza virus adapting to the globalized world of 7 billion people is worrisome. The machines we built our civilization upon, computers, software, networks, contain the seeds of destruction for the simple fact that we have come to depend upon them, and we are vulnerable to manipulation. Of course, expect only more usurpation of our natural resources from multinational corporations, and people can take back the power. They belong in the ecosystem as threads in a cosmic weave. The global threat to habitat and species extinction is unparalleled in history. Please help Arragon Publishing by purchasing one of these fine t-shirts. And the ICUN issues dire environmental warnings on the great imperiled ecosystems, the 8, which I'm now discussing. The upcoming global economic superstorm. Where are you going to be when it hits? Where are you going to go? The Arctic. Arctic is currently ground zero for mass extinctions occurring daily. The high visibility stories come out early in the week. However, on March 2nd, when journalists and readers alike are focused on news, on the other hand, public relations experts hold only the stories they hope won't get much attention till Friday afternoon and Saturday. And of course, they've just released the findings on Keystone XL Pipeline Environmental Review. Of course, this receives a positive nod from the state, and ground zero in our economic analysis of the ecosystems most endangered is the Arctic. And although the report made no final recommendations, the report heavily favors the project of Keystone Pipeline because the State Department's report reveals that building the pipeline won't worsen global warming. However, it will destroy the ecosystem.